How's it going, everybody? This is Ben Barreto, the real estate pro in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, and today I'm doing a video strictly for real estate agents. I've been in real estate for 2 years now, and it's been a struggle, and I'm still struggling to build a foundation so that I can start putting more building blocks on top of that and create a business worth having. My goal is to get to a point where I can be a team leader and hire assistants and other agents to go out there and help me grow my business to a point where one day, 10 years, 15, 20 years from now, I can sit back and have a business that runs itself and have the ability, if I choose to sell it and retire. That's my goal personally. I don't know what your goal is, but regardless of what your goal is, whether you're an independent agent and you plan to stay that way forever, whether you're on a team, whether you're a team leader, if you have had your ear to the ground, if you've held your finger to the wind, you know that the industry is shifting rapidly right now. Zillow, Amazon, all these big tech companies are stepping into real estate, and their goal is to push real estate agents out. It's predicted that in the next 2 to 3 years that Amazon and Zillow together are going to own 15% of market share. And when they get clients, when they start taking people from us, we're not going to get them back, because this is going to be a one-stop shop for people. Zillow already owns Dotloop. So if you're using Dotloop, every time you punch in contact information for a client, Zillow is recording that information, where they're buying a home, and they're filing that away for their complex algorithm so they can follow up with these people and try to switch these people from your client to theirs. They own a mortgage company. All right, they pretty much at this point own everything they need. They have their own listing website, obviously. Most everyone in the United States and probably around the world internationally shop on Zillow. They spend at least half their time on Zillow. They start in Zillow, and unless you're able to pull buyers to search on your personal website, your IDX website, they probably do all their shopping on Zillow. I mean, I know most buyers will take the homes that I send them from the MLS or from my website, and they'll still go look for it on Zillow as if Zillow has some kind of authority over the MLS. So it's insane. But this is the way, this is the direction we're going. And unless you're an intuitive and curious real estate agent, and you're engaging with your leadership, and your leadership is engaging with their leadership, and everyone is staying abreast or on top of these ever-changing scenarios in the real estate industry. If you're a new agent, if you are a hobby agent, this time next year, you're not going to be in real estate anymore. Unless you have a plan or a way to stand out, be in front of these tech companies that are stepping into our world, you're going to be out of work, because you're 5 to 10 closings a year. That's not going to be enough for you to stay relevant and to get the referrals and repeat business you need so that you can make a living. All right. And I'm not to a point where I feel super confident about where I'm going to be, but I also know that I'm with a company that is already putting things in place so that we don't have to be reliant on anyone outside of Keller Williams. We don't have to do anything too crazy to try to stand out, because Gary Keller and Keller Williams has our back, and they are putting in place tools and services that we can do almost the same thing these tech companies are doing, except we own our business as real estate agents in Keller Williams. So I guess the point of this video, and I'll end it here, is what do you know about what's going on in the industry, and what are you planning to do to combat it? And if you don't have a plan, if you don't know what you're going to do, you need to reach out to me or reach out to your leadership. But if you don't know who to talk to, reach out to me. Text me, message me, find me on social media, email me. Let's talk about what it is that you can do, your options in this ever-changing world, and what you can do to stay relevant and stay in business now and into the future, okay? Because it's only going to get harder. It's only going to become a more restrictive field, and these tech giants are just going to grow. I mean, what can we do to stop them unless there's some major overhaul in this country and some major players like the government, God forbid, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, steps in and puts a stop to this takeover? There's not a whole lot we can do. So reach out to me, hit me up if you have any questions, if you have concerns, and comment below. Let me know, what kind of stuff are you hearing about? What type of changes are you seeing in your area? I'd be happy to hear more about it. Talk to you later.